From Mr. Market Products, and welcome to my very first tutorial video. Now in this video I'm going to be showing you how to make a good YouTube thumbnail. Now when you're running a YouTube channel, it's essential that your thumbnails are vibrant and fun and captivating, and because your thumbnails, basically the quality of your thumbnails highlight the quality of your video. They are one of the things that make you stand out from the crowd and also capture the attention of your audience. Now in this tutorial I'm going to be showing you the methods that I use in order to create my thumbnails, as well as giving you some additional tips on how you can create your thumbnails, more flexible tools that you can implement in order to make literally anything that comes to your mind. Your imagination is, the sky's the limit, basically. It all boils down to your imagination. Now, the software that I use to make my thumbnails is called Canva, and a lot of YouTubers actually also use this software. But if you're new, just starting out, I'm gonna actually go over how it works. It's super convenient and super simple, and it's also super effective. The three things that you want in a software that helps you build something. Now I'm just gonna go over here and type in canva.com. Now this is the first thing that happens because I'm already signed in. Now the first thing obviously you have to do when you type in canva.com is you gotta create a profile. You gotta put your email, you gotta make a password, I already made one. That's why it's available to me. Now the thing about Canva, it's free. Hang on, let me get this out of the way. Let's leave politics alone for once. if you're viewing this video in mid or early 2022, right? Just look up on Google if you don't know what I'm talking about. If you're watching this later on in the future. Now, anyway, the thing about Canva, like I said, it's completely free to join and it's free to use, but there are certain upgrades and features that you can put a payment down for to get access to even more features right here, because some templates and some designs obviously cost some money, but that's a discussion for another day. Now you go over here to create design and you select what it is you want. Now I've done YouTube channel art and thumbnails on this before, and Instagram posts, so they're here in my suggested. And you want to create a YouTube thumbnail, you just go right here to YouTube thumbnail. It's that easy, that simple. So we got this next tab open. Hang on, it's loading. Done. Here we have everything. This over here is the page that you're editing. Like, this is where your final work is going to be. It's nice, it's blank and everything. These are your templates that you can use. Now we have a bunch of options. These are all for you to use. These are stock templates. And the thing about Canva is, if you ever want anything, all you have to do is just drag and drop, and that's it. These are your templates. You can also do some more editing over here, like you can move around the words. You can also, if you'd like, you can also change the words. Just type in whatever you want. I'm sorry, I had to make a point. Or if you're not satisfied with what you've done, or you've made a mistake, you can always just highlight the whole thing and click backspace and get rid of it all. Or you could go to one of these arrows here to get rid of like the whole design. Hang on. There, see? Done. Or back or forward. You've obviously seen this feature before. Now, what thumbnail you use is all dependent on whatever it is that you're making, and you just type in the search over here for whichever ones you want. Also here we have some elements that you can use to line your channel with some shapes or images or whatever you'd like. Here's what I wanted to talk about. The feature called Canva Pro is what they offer to people who pay for this feature. And if you ever see any designs or images with this symbol over here, that basically means that you can't use them. You have to pay for them. But if you want to make your thumbnail completely custom, which is what I do, this is where you go. You go to Uploads, and you basically just go to Upload Media, and you choose whatever image you have from your applications, your desktop, your documents, all that. And what happens is they get loaded into this space over here. As you can see, these are images from that I've used in my earlier thumbnails, and this is where your uploads are basically stored. Now, when it comes to where you can get your images, you obviously at first you could go on Google, or you can go to a place called Dreamstime, and you can get your free stock images there if you're afraid of a copyright issue. Now, one place that I also like to go whenever I'm making new things is something called AutoDraw, where this is some place where I've made my logo in the past. But if you'd like, you can also draw new things. Like, you could draw whatever you want. Here is where you put your colors. Or when you try to draw something and it's not coming the way you want, you could literally go to this feature called Auto Draw and draw whatever it is you're looking for. So let's say it's a pencil that I'm trying to draw. Like right here. And look, Lord and behold, we have a pencil. Well, we have a pencil top. We have a crayon. And we have also a crayon. You get the gist of it. You catch my drift. And here we also have text, where you can type what exactly it is you want. You could type within whatever image you're making. It all depends on what it is you're trying to advertise. Okay, so back to the thumbnail. The first thing you essentially want to do is you want to go for your background. So what could it be? What could you possibly choose? Let's just say for now it's something simple. You just want to put some color, it's nothing elaborate. So what you do is you click here, and then you click on this side over here where you can choose a background color. But there are also other options that you have to pay for the pro version. And let's just say I choose a nice blue over here. So there, that's done. Now if I want to have a logo that I want to include, obviously over here in the uploads I have my logo, which I just drag and drop in here. Now here's the thing, when you're making a YouTube thumbnail, there are some images you want to use, but they're from my camera. There are some images you want to use, but they also might have unnecessary backgrounds that you don't want to include. So you have the option over here. Canva gives you the option for a background remover that you can use on Canva Pro, but you got to pay for it. So I'm going to show you a method that I use. There's this site you can go on called Background Remover. Right here. Remove BG. When you click on here, it's completely for free, 100% automatically and free, and you just go to upload image. Now it's a drag and drop. Now when I was first making my logo, I had a background image behind it that I wanted to remove. I just simply wanted the hat and the $sign. So I used this software to take care of that. So hang on, I have it stored right here, right down here. There, it was black like this. So click on here. This is the image I upload, and now removed background. See? Then you just click download. Obviously it's safe here in my downloads. Click X, go back here, upload media. I choose from my downloads what it is that I want, and here it is. Once I click on it, it gets loaded down here at the bottom, and ta-da! I'll let it load some more. Now it's at the bottom, right here, and you can position it however you want it. You can also change the size, you can crop it a bit, you can also change the angle and position you want it. Like, you can tilt it this way, you can tilt it that way. This works for every single image that you upload in here. Now, this is a very simple thumbnail that I'm making. Obviously, you can make something much more elaborate than this. It's all very simple. You just need your images, you need your design in here or on paper, however you start, what you want to make. And then you just make your uploads using the methods that I showed you, and then that's basically it. This is just a simple image that I made in a few seconds. Obviously, I'm not done with my presentation. This needs a title. So I go over to text, and I have a bunch of options here, different fonts that I can use. All of them are paid for, but you don't exactly need just from Canva. You can also use on your computer, either on the fonts on Microsoft Word. You can upload in here. I already showed you how you can do that, for, with images for uploads. Wow, all of these you have to pay for. Sheesh. Oh, so while I'm over here, I'm going to a simple add heading, right here. First, let me highlight it. I want to bring it here. I want to change it a bit. You can also use this you can also do these designs on phone if you'd like. It doesn't necessarily just have to be your computer if you're in a rush. Now, how to make a awesome thumbnail. Okay, this is way too big. This is way too big, but like I said, you can scale it. You can scale it down. I'm making it smaller. I have Grammarly, by the way, in case any of you have noticed. Let's add an exclamation point. Let's add a couple. Make this cool, and a nice space. There, done. Now you have a title. You have a logo. You can also add some images. If you go to elements, let's just say I want to add, I don't know, something like clapping, or two guys clapping. See a bunch of images here. You gotta pay for them. This is one I would like to use, but you gotta pay for it. You can always just go to Google and copy an image. Command Shift 4 for more, so you can screenshot it, a more precise screenshot, and then you can go to BG remover. The background remover I was telling you about. Remove background from image. Remove BG. And then that's basically how it is. All you need to do, this isn't complicated. All you need to do is have your images. You need to have your design. You need to have this background moving software, and you need to have Canva. And this might look very simple and low quality, but you can make thumbnails with much higher quality than this. I just use this as a demonstration, like just for this video. You can do way better than this. And once you're done, you just click here, download, and you click download. It's loading, and then that's it. See? It's saved down in your downloads, and then you just go to YouTube and get it. It's absolutely straightforward. I hope I managed to help. If you all have any questions, please leave them down in the comments. And also subscribe to my channel if you'd like to get notified for more tutorials like this, or more incredibly awesome digital products I review to help make your life as an online entrepreneur and help grow your online business even better than before. Stay safe, you all. thank you for watching my tutorial, and I'll see you all in the next one.